For completing the square of a quadratic equation, we can use the algorithm that we learned in class. For example, if we have a quadratic equation, the first step is to write the variables equal to the constant. The next step, divide by the coefficient of the square term. When we divide by the coefficient of the square term, always use fractions, do not use decimals. The coefficient of the square term is 3. Since 3 does not divide 5 evenly, leave that as a fraction. Likewise, leave -7/3 as a fraction. Now you're ready to complete the square. To complete the square, first take 1/2 the coefficient of the first degree term. The coefficient of the first degree term is -5/3. Take 1/2 of -5/3. Leave the result as a fraction. After you take 1/2 the coefficient of the first degree term, square it. Leave the result as a fraction. Add the result to each side of the equation. Our result was 25/36. I'll need to have a common denominator, so I'll rewrite the fraction 7/3 with a denominator of 36. That would be -84/36. Plus the 25/36. After you add the result of the completing the square to each side of the equation, next write the trinomial as the square of a binomial. It will either be the square of a sum or the square of a difference. In this case, we'll have a square of a difference. The number we squared was -5/6. Take the square root of x squared, which is x, and the square root of 25/36, which was the -5/6. We can add the -84/36 to the 25/36. -84 plus 25 would give us -59/36. After you rewrite the trinomial as the square of a binomial, take square roots. Remember, simplify every radical. That's a negative 59/36. So we need to remember to simplify every radical. So this one is an imaginary. That would be I square roots of 59. And the square root of 36 is 6. Then we can add the 5/6 to the other side of the equation. There are other forms that are acceptable, but this is one acceptable form for our answer.